We began qualification 41. I was about to say 49. This is definitely not 49. With a very quick race to the center of the field from both alliances. Lots of fuel going up from all the robots on the field at the moment. 360 the Revolution returning back for a second cycle in the middle of the field alongside their alliance partners Control-C. Across the field, 1425 Air Code 0 unloading their hopper. And now we exit the autonomous period 102 to 63 in favor of that Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance, of course, winning the autonomous period means those white lights are telling us that it's time to say goodbye to the Blue Alliance hub. Control-C getting some last-second shots. And over on the red side of the field, Spartan Robotics playing some defense on the Red Alliance, backing away before getting any pinning penalties and start stealing some fuel from that Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Air Code 0 trying to grab some fuel in the corner of the field, but Spartan Robotics is going to be a little bit of a pain in their bumpers. Air Code 0 still managing to get some shots even while some defense is being played on them. And now it's the Blue Alliance's turn to shoot. Revolution, full hopper going up and in to that hub. Control-C currently contending with some defense from Stealth on that blue side of the field. Still able to get a couple of those shots up and in with just a minute 30 left to play. Last-second shots going up here before the Blue Alliance says goodbye to their hub. And now it's the Red Alliance's turn, although the Red Alliance currently look like they may be out of motion here. Not ready to shoot. Air Code 0 does manage to get their hopper up and off eventually, though. Meanwhile, Radical Raccoons in the middle of the field trying to grab some extra fuel that's piled up behind that Red Alliance hub. Control-C, the full hopper, returning back to the blue side of the field, but Stealth Robotics is going to try to make their motion back into the field a little bit tricky. They do manage to get some shots up and off, though, as they pin themselves against the tower. Blue Alliance, Spartan Robotics, moving around these defense bots and trying to get themselves some fuel up and into that hub. Lots of defense happening on this blue side of the field. Red Alliance desperately trying to slow down the cycles of 955 Control-C. Meanwhile, Revolution unaffected by the defense, shooting off their entire cycle in just a couple seconds. We're now in the end game here, 385-208 in favor of that Blue Alliance. Red Alliance is going to have to work extra hard here in the end game to beat these two Corvallis machines and the Revolution. 15 seconds left here, and Air Code 0 full cycle up and in for that Red Alliance. Radical Raccoons, the massive hopper up and into that hub. They line up alongside Air Code 0 with just 3 seconds left. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance also gets some last-second shots up and in. 431 to 281, your preliminary scores here. And we have those final scores. We're going to get entered into our system, and let's take a look up at the big screen as the awesome car drives away. It's the Blue Alliance who's going to take home this victory here. 302 in favor of that Red Alliance. And now the cheers of the crowd indicate that 955 Control-C has moved up into rank number 2 for that Blue Alliance. 5 ranking points being taken home by that Blue Alliance. 1 ranking point being taken home by the Red Alliance. 332 points in fuel in